craziest couples ever. What's going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again, and this goes off some wild clips of the craziest couples I can find. But in this first one, guys, it is actually pretty insane as well. Basically, I guess this guy's on a blind date with a woman before she started requesting some crazy things about him just to change it already on the first date. Thankfully, you give a perfect response, and guys, this goes to show you shouldn't change anything for a woman.
Whew. Would you cut your hair for me?
Never.
So basically what you're trying to say is that you wouldn't do things for me?
No. Shall I tell you why?
No, go and tell me why.
Because I don't think that you would appreciate a man who would bend so easily.
Oh my God! You're good. No, you're good. No, you're good.
And this next one is actually pretty insane. Basically, I guess a bunch of women are now saying it's slavery if you want to cook and clean for your man. However, if you ever wanted to get a job or something, it's not slavery. It's actually being called independent. I'm like, how are you guys getting the roles switched? Working for a company who doesn't care about you isn't slavery, but working for your man and your family is? Like, what's wrong with you?
I'm supposed to be beautiful for my man. I'm not supposed to be a slave.
That's right. Yo. You know, there's a beautiful girl that was on Valuetainment Money with us yesterday, and she was conflating cooking and cleaning with slavery as a wife.
She's been brainwashed.
And I was just like, baby, you are gorgeous, but you are dumb. Like, what are you talking about? Slavery? How is cooking or cleaning and taking care of the household and somebody you love slavery? If anything, you could argue that the man financially providing for a woman with the threat of divorce looming over his head, where you have to pay alimony and child support. Some states like Florida, I think, the rest of your life if you've been married for 10 years, right, for alimony. I don't understand how you couldn't call that slavery. But if I'm like, hey babe, can you like make a sandwich and wash the dishes? She's like, oh, I'm so oppressed. It's ridiculous.
And this next one just goes to show that men do still care about women who cook and clean. Not to say that they want someone a slave for themselves like the last clip, but I mean, it's just doing your part. If a man is making the money and you're pretty much at home doing nothing, who wouldn't want that?
Cook.
No. Is that a problem? I can do other things. I can make a dragon with my hands, like that. See, that's a dragon. So, I can do that. So, yeah. Are you an extrovert or an introvert?
You lost me with that whole dragon thing.
It was scary, wasn't it? It was scary.
Are you always like this?
Yeah. Okay.
And this next one, this woman just got absolutely roasted about her hair.
I have to move because there's smoke getting in my hair. Take it off.
How can I protect my woman if I'm walking down the street, she's half naked, and some sadist run up and grab her? Hell, I shouldn't have put out there. If I got merchandise I want to sell, I put them in the window for you to see. So if I want my wife, why don't I want everybody to see my wife? What's private? What's mine? Everybody looking at her. Which means what's wrong with it? How can you have a wife or somebody you love? Anything God made precious, nature hides it. You cannot find diamonds easy. You have to dig and dig and dig. Then you got to work to clean them. You cannot, you cannot find, listen, you cannot find gold. Everything God made valuable, he made it hard to get. Pearls, rubies, and ain't my all. You have to dig, and half the time it don't strike. Everything God created that was valuable, he made it hard to get to. Ain't my woman more important than some diamonds and some oil and some gold when she's the field which produced my sons and daughters? Why should she walk around all nude in all of these design clothes? Her breasts is out. She's on the beach wearing clothes that show more than her panties when she go to bed.
If a man like Muhammad Ali is requesting these kind of things, and imagine the amount of people would call him insecure nowadays, anytime a guy says, hey, you need to cover up or something, the first impression is, oh my god, he's insecure, he can't handle a woman who can dress that way, which is just not the case. Muhammad Ali, preferably the best boxer in the world, requested these kind of things as a millionaire, so of course a regular man would want the exact same thing.
Like I said, someone on IG or TikTok about to get lucky with me tonight, cause what? Don't get mad, don't be looking at me like that. You made this, you left me, I don't want to hear it. Matter of fact, where'd she go? Let's start grabbing some more stuff.
And this text was absolutely insane. Basically, I guess these women are going over their craziest stories they've heard at like their friends' houses and stuff. And as I was listening to the podcast, these are women podcasts, by the way. There's nothing good information on these things. Like, the only reason these are getting views is because they're telling their insane stories, and they're just nasty stories overall. And it's pretty sad that, you know, the only way they're ever gonna get views is by talking like about these kind of things. And it's nothing informative or beneficial. It's just plain stupid and embarrassing.
I was at one of my friend's houses recently. She wasn't home. I was doing something for her. I was looking for some Clorox wipes, and I looked under the sink, and it was like a Plan B in bulk, like Costco Plan B. And I was like, what many.
Take the birth control.
Some was open, one was in the trash, because then I got nosy. I was like, the is going on up in here?
A lot of nothing. It seems like club is getting shot up. The club has bullet holes. She's pregnant. She may as well give it up. She's gonna be pregnant or infertile, one of the other. I saw a friend of mine out one day. He said that he keeps a lot of them. I said, you just be nutting in all the time? Well, why you don't just skip that step and just not nutting her? And he was like, really? And I was like,
somebody said in a comment of something that we did, I hope y'all's kids never find your show.
I said, our kids? Damn kids. Our kids have been flushed down the toilet, ingested.
My kids in my
and mine went down the drain.
I guess after that video went pretty viral, a comment on that video said, some women have traded in privacy and common decency for the opportunity to go viral, sign of the times. I mean, that's pretty much true what I just said. If you gotta go viral for saying some stupid, ridiculous things on the internet like this, at some point, it's just not worth it.
Sorry, what's your name?
Harry.
Harry.
Yeah.
He can't handle an intelligent lady. He didn't like
You let me know when she comes in there.
And this Texas man pretty much summed up red flags for women, and to be honest, he hit this on the head 100%. No man likes dealing with a competition, and no man likes dealing with a woman who's getting a constant, I guess, attention from social media. I'm gonna be honest, when I get a girl, I expect her to delete everything on social media because I'm gonna do the exact same.
Is it a red flag that she has published model in her bio? Yes. Yo, I'll tell you all the. If she has public motto in her bio, if she has a link tree, if she has, if she has 10,000 followers or more on Instagram, but don't be doing nothing. That's all red flag.
And this next one, pretty much, this man destroyed this woman on her topic. I guess he went on to say that it's much harder for a man than it is for a woman because women just can do things off their looks while a man actually has to work for things. And I don't know, I guess she was having a very hard time with this in the beginning, but at the end, to be honest, she was actually understanding. So I'm happy she actually got the point. Majority of women just kept on arguing and not listening the entire time.
You been on a boat before?
On a boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have? Did you have to pay?
No.
How'd you get on? You were invited, right?
I wonder why. Promoter.
Yeah, you knew a promoter, you got invited, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about the men that were on that boat? You realized they had to pay. They had to get the captain out there. They had to pay for the fuel or whatever it may be. They had to pay for the alcohol, whereas you just existed and got invited.
They have to bring the girls. Yep.
Oh, and then also, you mentioned earlier that you're trying to get your money right and everything else like that. That's fantastic, but they didn't give a fuck about your money, did they?
Yeah, but that's also like, you know, I'm using that to my advantage. Like, I'm focusing on what I can and I'm going out for free.
You're missing the point. The point is your financial status, your socioeconomic status, etc. didn't mean anything. You were allowed to hang out with males of a higher socioeconomic status and more income than you based off of nothing besides your looks and your age. That's what I'm trying to say. So by default, men must bring more value. You just exist, get invited on the boat. They had to buy the boat, hire the captain, get the alcohol, create the atmosphere for you to sit there for free.
I am.
So who's really bringing the value?
And this next one decides to give horrible advice about rebounds. Listen, if in my opinion, if you need a rebound, you can't handle being single, and that's just a form of weakness. If you constantly need to rely on someone for attention and just for affection, that just says something about yourself that you just can't handle being single.
I was younger, and if I was heartbroken or if I was upset or hurt over someone, the only way in my experience to forget about that person, make sure you didn't text that person again, was to get a rebound. And sometimes it would be beneficial because the rebound would make you realize if you really did miss that person.
Yeah.
And like, then you could go back to them. The self-healing, everyone's fine.
Everyone says you just need to stay single by yourself.
I don't know.
You completely disagree with that.
Yeah.
And this next one just goes to show that what I just said in the previous clip. Why do women do these kind of things for clout and entertainment? It's absolutely disgusting. Like, where's your father? Where is your, like, morals? Someone should be telling you these things, that these are bad.
That's for me. I prefer two at once.
Creep doublers.
What's your body count?
I would say like 150.
Oh! God damn.
Yeah. Almost like 200.
And this next one's guy just got a huge W. Basically, I guess he's talking to his crush of 7th grade, or since 7th grade, and I guess she wanted to finally, you know, do stuff with him, but in reality, he already moved on and saw bigger things.
A guy, if you want to tonight.
Oh, I got a good one.
Can we hang out whenever you get back?
You want to hang out?
No, I do, yeah.
Actually, no.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with someone else. That's the guy that has had a crush on me since 7th grade.
That's a W Braille. Cold.
And this next one, thankfully someone's actually bringing this up because I've been hearing this far too often, like it's a necessity that women need to go through this kind of thing just to create or be a better person at the end of it. And that's just absolute BS. People have been doing this for thousands of years without doing anything. So I'm pretty sure you can survive as well.
There's no data supporting that a woman must go through this phase. That's an exclusively American thing. But another thing is this too. When a woman has friends and the friends find out that the woman is pure, those friends are insecure about her and they're going to be like, no, you go out there, sleep with this guy. Like, go
Oh
out
yes,
there.
I lived through that as well.
And this next one, I guess, is also a very sad world for like the animal kingdom.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's cheating on you, bro.
It's an evil world we live in.
And probably the worst clip on the list, guys. Basically, this man ended up getting rejected, but thankfully another man helped him out, and I guess it boosted his confidence a bit. It's still obviously very sad, but the fact that someone else was there to help him out is definitely better than being left alone and made fun of. Well, that's it, guys. So much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.